Last chance to wager for the first. They've reached the starting gate. Instaglam. Pinch Mine. Bezel set. Full of Heart. And waiting on Verrazano Woman. Track fast, 82 degrees, feels like 88. Ready for the first of 7, Verrazano Woman, now into stall 5. And they're off and running on a Friday night. Steadied ever so slightly upon exiting the gate is number 1, Instaglam. Out very professionally, taking initiative around turn number 1 is Bezel Set. Away from Pinch Mine, back in second. Third and wider to Verrazano Woman, just 3.5 off the lead. And then towards the inner fence is Full of Heart in fourth. Full of Heart was full of herself in the post parade. Instaglam has to pass them all, trails the front runner by 7 in the opening stages. Pass towards the 5.5 furlong pole they go. Bezel Set and Alvin Ortiz on the board at 9-5 second choice. Out to half a dozen over Pinch Mine in second. A virtual deadlock now for third between the outside running Verrazano Woman and not clearest of sailing for Full Heart, who now starts to take initiative from the inside fence. Still last is Instaglam, still that 7-length margin from front to back. They go past the half mile around turn number 2 in the opener in Collinsville, a weary Bezel Set. Now, still on the lead by 1.5 lengths from the oncoming Pinch Mine, showing good verve out there tonight. Verrazano Woman backs up. Pinch Mine trying to get loose of the rest up into the exacta spot, but re-breaking past the quarter-mile mark is Bezel Set. Bezel Set has lengthened that stride in the final stages past the 3/16 to a 5-length margin. From Pinch Mine in second, Full of Heart third, way back to Instaglam, and Full of Heart has to do a lot better. But deep stretch in the opener, it's Bezel Set and Alvin Ortiz, a heady ride, gonna run off and win. A very professional win it was. Gonna win by 9. Pinch Mine second, Full of Heart third, Instaglam fourth, and then Verrazano Woman. Moving into the winner's enclosure is number 2 Bezel Set and jockey Alvin Ortiz, co-owned by D. Mike Campbell and Mary Jo Gilmore, trained by James Lennon, 4-year-old daughter of Tapazar out of the Bernstein mare, Blue Beryl, bred in Kentucky by Lantern Hill Farm. Winning time Track surface fast. The mile distance in 1:42 2/5 of a second. All 5 ran in the opener. 9 to 5, second choice on the board, wins it. In our next race, big scratch of the 1, Bows and Lace. 1 is out of tonight's second race. $582.60 across. Unbezel set. 50-cent trifecta, $7.15. Second race to go forward to the gate at 7:58 in just 22 minutes. Reach the starting gate at a mile 70 yards. Veteran Sing Kitty Sing. Stall 2. Ms. Clipper. Rejoice and Be Glad. And Lady Express. 4 of them to go, a mile 70. And they're off. Decent enough beginning for all 4. Departing well towards the center of the going is Ms. Clipper, but completely on hold, doesn't really want the lead. Rejoice and Be Glad says, no, I'll come second behind you, and has to slam on the brakes. Did rider Javier Diego around turn number 1 as to not clip heels off the front runner, Ms. Clipper. Finding herself in a very good spot, Lady Express and Elizabeth Thurman just a length in back. The opening quarter mile tells the tale here. 27 seconds flat for Ms. Clipper, slowing him right down with Victor Balin aboard. 3/4 of a length back to Lady Express and Elizabeth Thurman. Going to turn it up just a little bit. Rejoice and Be Glad is content along the inside fence in third, and the 11-year-old mare Sing Kitty Sing, still involved, is back trailing by 5.5 or 6 lengths. Off the dueling leaders now, the opening half mile in 52 3/5 of a second. Ms. Clipper still by a neck. Lady Express still definitely held back by jockey Elizabeth Thurman. Not yet. Rejoice and Be Glad starting to move up, but nowhere to go. Gonna have to circumvent or wait for a retreating front runner. Then way back to Sing Kitty Sing. Still composed, but pretty much out of it now as they go 2 furlongs from home. It's Lady Express and Elizabeth Thurman to turn it up. And now joining is Rejoice and Be Glad. Has that secure rail spot. And it's Rejoice and Be Glad and Javier Diego to dictate terms inside the final furlong. Out by 2.5, almost 3 lengths. And it's Rejoice and Be Glad at 5-2. A nice, patient victory by over 4 lengths. Miss Clipper was second, Lady Express, and Sing Kitty Sing. Hey, welcome into the FanDuel Sportsbook and Horse Racing Winner's Circle for the very first time in her 18th career start. Number 3, Rejoice and Be Glad, and jockey Javier Diego. Owned by Austin Thurman, Kelly Thurman, and Rhonda Thurman, who also is the trainer of the 7-year-old chestnut daughter of Lucky Lionel. Out of the Distorted Humor mare, Game and Laughin'. Bred in Oklahoma by High Hopes Thoroughbreds. Congratulations to the connections of Rejoice and Be Glad. Off odds 5-2. Third wagering choice. So far the pick 7, 9-5 second choice in race 1, 5-2 third choice in race 2. Over $1,100 bet tonight with the carryover of $3,700 plus. In the upcoming third race, we have Illinois-bred maiden special weights. Going 6 furlongs, scratch the 6, Kingdom Spirit. Number 6 is out of tonight's third. Race 2 now official. The 1 Bows and Lace was scratched from tonight's second. Post time for the third race comes up at 8:26 in 22 minutes. Approaching the starting gate. Runners behind the gate for the maiden third, Illinois-bred maidens. Magna Lee. Brian's Way. Above Nike. Fade from Black. Last in, He's So Wild. Rider is off. Number 2, Brian's Way. Gets back situated. Flag is up. They're in the stalls, ready for a start. And they're off. Tough strides first from Magna Lee and Brian's Way. Now with a rush, Magna Lee is after that lead, held early by Above Nike. So these two just scorch. It's Above Nike and Magna Lee right together. Magna Lee on the debut out by a half a length over Above Nike. Back in third is Brian's Way. And then He's So Wild moves up into fourth. And way back there at the end of the pace, Nothing from Fade from Black, who must be 15 off the lead. Around the only turn, it's Magna Lee and Rainier Arrieta out by 2.25. Now coming back is Above Nike, still second. Still third is Brian's Way Under a Ride. And then further back to He's So Wild and Nothing from Fade from Black. They go towards the 3/16. They all have to reel in Magna Lee, who's out by 4. Right hand urging, drifting in and out on debut, but still well clear of the rest. It's Magna Lee on the board at 5-2, catching ever so slightly late Above Nike, but runs out of ground. Magna Lee, a nice debut win by 3.25 over Above Nike. Brian's Way was third, He's So Wild fourth. And running on from far back last was Fade from Black. Entering the winner's circle for the maiden victory on the maiden voyage is number 1 Magna Lee and jockey Rainier Arrieta. Owned by Dennis Hughes, trained and bred in Illinois by its winning trainer, Timothy Hughes. 3-year-old gelded son of Brave and Away out of Leestown Road by Leestown. The winning time, 1:13 1/5 of a second, 5-2. The 6 was a scratch. The opening pick 3 coming up. Race number 4 coming up. Starts the 50-cent pick 4. Going through your program, there are no changes to the upcoming 4th race. In the 5th race, at the mile distance, we have 4 scratches in race 5, in case you weren't with us. The 1, 2, 4, and 6 are all scratched from the 5th race. 1, 2, 4, and 6. 6th race is clear. In the 7th and final, scratch out the 1 and the 7. Those are your program changes for the pick 4. It begins with the upcoming 4th race. Loading process is up. Repeal moves into stall 1. 2-1. Waiting on Hometown Prospect next. She's getting a helping hand. Weather tomorrow should be very similar to tonight. 7:30 for the first of 7. Hope you can join us back here again. Check out the sports book at FanDuel, just across the atrium. If this persists, I'll give you scores from the major leagues. Hometown Prospect moves in. Hidden Figure next. Hero Rodriguez back aboard number 4 in the stall. Coming up, filly from Illy and Hidden Figure. 2 back, Song and a Kiss and Princess Mandy to complete the gate for race 4. Seem to be situated, standing right. Flag is up. Ready for a start. And they're off. Great start. Filly from Illy to show it from Hometown Prospect. Now gets clear with Repeal. So it's Repeal and Hometown Prospect. 1-2. Filly from Illy now back in third with fourth going to Princess Mandy. And then fifth, about 8 off the leadership, is Song and a Kiss. And out the back, double digits, Hidden Figure. The closer has to pass them all. Repeal and Victor Santiago in 22 3/5 of a second. Seems to be too quick for this group, but Repeal is throwing it down. Hometown Prospect still sitting in the catbird seat, but right-hand urging is applied by Hierro Rodriguez in second. They start to mix it up. The one who's gaining out of last is Hidden Figure, who really means business and is not done. And Hidden Figure has gone all the way from last to third and means absolute business. The 2 Hidden Figure is catching Repeal with every stride and is going to be a danger. Repeal still out by 2 lengths, but not anymore. It's Hidden Figure to go right on by. Fighting back is Repeal, but Hidden Figure, well handled by Victor Balin, going to win by 5. Repeal second again. Song and a Kiss and Hometown Prospect. In the winner's circle steps, winner of the 4th race, number 2, Hidden Figure and jockey Victor Balin. A Shelley S. and Price homebred, Hidden Figure is a 4-year-old chestnut daughter of Can the Man. Out of Wildwood Greeley by Mr. Greeley. Eddie S. and Price, the winning conditioner, well off the pace, well judged by Victor Balin. The winning time, 1:13 2/5 of a second. 3rd choice on the win board for Hidden Figure and the public. 5th race, scratches here in the 5th. The 1, 2, 4, and 6 are out of race number 5. We go a mile distance in the $4,000 claiming non-winners at 2/5. 5th race comes up in 21 minutes. Loading in for the 5th. Fast One moves in. LIECHTY. LIECHTY now steps all the way forward so they can close the back. B's Turning Point next, along with Clever Boy, Symbolist. 5 in the stalls. Kelly Mulvaney, our starter, to send them on their journey. A little bit of rocking. And they're off. They all broke right together. Hustled Upon is Fast One, living true to that name, trying to get that inside track position saved with Symbolist. So the bookends going to go first and second. By the 7 furlong mark they go. It's Fast One. Symbolist runs second with LIECHTY third, pressured on the outside by Clever Boy fourth, and out the back around the first of 2 turns is B's Turning Point. Only 5 lengths would separate the group though. Down the backstretch, running pretty good clip for this group. Fast One and Victor Santiago out by 3/4 of a length from Symbolist in second. A break of 2.5. Back to Clever Boy and Elizabeth Thurman, now a neck better than LIECHTY back in fourth. And still out the back as they go towards the half mile, B's Turning Point, 6 lengths tardy of the speed that is Fast One. Still by 1.25 lengths. On hold Symbolist and Yero Rodriguez trying to get loose but can't. But on that lead, they mixed it up. LIECHTY had a bad step there and really got pressured and got knocked out of it pretty much, is now 12 lengths last. Around the second corner, it's Fast One, still out by 1 length with Symbolist in close connection under right-hand urging, now left-handed. Not tonight for Clever Boy, who backs out of it, back into it after a almost stumble and a clip of the heels is LIECHTY, who's splitting. A very weary leader. Fast One still out by 4 lengths. LIECHTY about to take Symbolist on for second and is still moving up willingly, but it's all over up top. Fast One at 9-5. Well handled by Victor Santiago, a 5-length winner. LIECHTY ran a very good second. Symbolist was third, and holding on to fourth was Clever Boy. Moving into the winner's enclosure, winner of the fifth race tonight, number 3, Fast One, and jockey Victor Santiago. Owned by Scott Altomara, trained by Jimmy Watkins. Fast One is a 4-year-old chestnut gelded son of Fast Anna, out of One and Done by Unbridled Song, bred in Florida by Kerry Zaggy. The winning time, 1:40 and 2/5 of a second. The 1, 2, 4, and 6 were scratched from the fifth race. 1818 Chop House. Race number 6, Illinois bred Allowance Company, sprinting 3/4 of a mile with a field of 5. No changes to the 6th. Late daily double players, be advised there are 2 defections from the 7th race. Scratch the 1 Ultimate Choice and the 7 Barnyard Fiddler. Post time for the 6th race at 9:48, 21 minutes. Headed to the gate. WW Hot Shot moving in. Devil's Rule. A Bold Ride. WW Russian Gold. Steelin' Summer outside. Flag is up in the gate. And they're off. Very lagging beginning for WW Hot Shot. Soon thereafter, recaptures that lead from last. Devil's Rule will sit back second. Third is a Bold Ride, flanked on the outside by WW Russian Gold, and Steelin' Summer is 3 deep in the third flight. It's WW Hot Shot on the board, slammed at 1-9, out by 2.5. Devil's Rule, Juan Molina, now second. Steelin' Summer third. Dropping off a bit, WW Russian Gold, and way out the back is a Bold Ride by double digits. On the search of that leader, WW Hot Shot, who comes away with it, still out by 2. Devil's Rule on the inside fence, pinned there by Steelin' Summer, who won't allow that one to get out. Still back to WW Russian Gold, who swung out wide for the drive home. But it's WW Hot Shot out by 4. Steelin' Summer has taken over second from Devil's Rule, who retreats. And on the move late, WW Russian Gold. But WW Hot Shot is pretty good. Gonna win by almost 4. Steelin' Summer ran a very good second with WW Russian Gold. Devil's Rule and out the back, a Bold Ride. WW Hot Shot, 3 wins out of 6 career outings. With 1 second and 2 third-place finishes as well. Now appearing in the winner's circle, 1-9 favoritism, owned by Charles Ritter, trained by Scott Becker, a riding double for Victor Santiago. WW Hot Shot, 3-year-old chestnut, gelded son of Galib. Out of Triple Hot by City Zip. Bred by William Stirritz. The winning time 1:11 and 4/5 of a second. All 5 ran in the 6th. 7th and final race this Friday evening. Scratch the 1, scratch the 7. 6 furlongs the distance. Non-winners of 2 in 2020, or thus far in 2021. 4-year-olds and up. 7th race at 10:14. Colombard moves in. Turn Your Eyes next. For a few dollars more, Dr. Liechy. Fairway Lane next. Purging the Stone. And True 10. In the gate. And they're off. True 10 came out very well from an outside stall with Fairway Lane. Dr. Liechy splits and goes forward with that lead. Back and forth is Colombard. All kinds of traffic troubles in store for Colombard, getting squeezed a bit by Purging the Stone, who's gaining with Turn Your Eyes towards the center of the course, and out the back is For a Few Dollars More, trailing by about 7.5. Dr. Liechy, Alvin Ortiz gives him the what for. Down around the turn they go by a length from True 10, who's on the muscle and starting to move on forward. It's on the outside moving up, Purging the Stone. Inside, Turn Your Eyes, still a joint third with Purging the Stone. Way back we go after a break of 3 to Colombard, who moves up very willingly. Fairway Lane has to do better. And for a few dollars more, 10 lengths off the pace, that is Dr. Liechy by the 3/16, moving well. Turn Your Eyes is sprung out and has clear sailing if good enough, but Dr. Liechy is going to be tough to run down. Colombard's moving up well towards the inside. Dr. Liechy, wrong lead. Dr. Liechy, Turn Your Eyes. Dr. Liechy's just too good out here. Gonna win by almost a half length from Turn Your Eyes second, then Colombard was third, Photo for fourth. Unofficially 6, 5, 2, and 9. Hold those tickets if you have tickets and didn't just press buttons on your phone. 1:12 and 3/5 of a second for Dr. Liechy got it done. 5-1. We will have a rider's objection. 5 has waged an objection against your winner unofficially, Dr. Liechy, at the start. 5 versus 6 at the start of the race. Now tomorrow night is all about the military and celebrating them. Here's the breeding on Dr. Liechy in the winner's circle. For Judy and Don Bentler, 7-year-old gelded son of U.S. Ranger out of USS Spencer by Unreal Zeal. Bred in Illinois by its winning owner and trainer. Still under rider's objection, 5 versus 6. The winning time for Dr. Liechy, again 6 furlongs, 1:12 3/5 of a second. Seven thoroughbred races on tap tomorrow, races 1 through 7, ending in a quarter horse race at 350 yards for the 8th and final tomorrow night.
We're getting ready to hang a change.
Thank you, Judge. Ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Judge.
There's going to be a change. The new order of finish will be 5629 as soon as we get it on the board.
Thank you, ma'am. We will have a disqualification for interference at the start of the 7th and final. Number 6, Dr. Liechy, has been taken down and placed second behind number 5, Turn Your Eyes, who will be moved up as the winner in race number 7. New running order 5, 6, 2, and 9. We'll get those prices to you momentarily. The winner of the 7th race, officially number 5, due to disqualification at the start, Turn Your Eyes, and jockey Roman Cruz, owned by Roman Reyes, trained by Blas Juarez. Turn Your Eyes is an 8-year-old son of Calf Wayne, out of Silk Queen by Touch Gold, bred in California by Tommytown Thoroughbreds, LLC. 5, Turn Your Eyes, via disqualification on the 6 at the start, Dr. Liechy, for moving inwards numerous paths, has been taken down and placed second. Your prices appearing: 640, 640, 320. Dr. Liechy, $6, 280. The late pick 3, $8.15. The pick 7 will carry over to tomorrow. First 7 races in the pick 7 carryover, $4,610. Thank you so much for joining us this Friday night. Tomorrow's first race at 7:30.